You know, we're surrounded by these invisible signals all day, every day. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, they basically run our lives. We've talked a lot about the theory, but today is all about action. How do you actually lock down your personal devices, your home network, and your data right now? Let's dive in. Okay, so just for a little context, this is part 5 of our 10-part series. It's all based on a really detailed report on Wi-Fi and Bluetooth standards from the RFI detectives who are part of Virtualization Options LLC. We're zeroing in on Chapter 5, which is great because it cuts right through the jargon and gives us the practical stuff we can actually use. I mean, think about it. We've seen all these standards come and go, right? Each one promises to be faster, better, more secure. But when you're connecting to your Wi-Fi at home or you're pairing your headphones on the go, what does that long, complicated history actually mean for you? Well, that's the big question we're tackling today. How do you stay safe in the real world? Look at this. It's basically a constant arms race. WEEP, the old standard, it wasn't just old, it was catastrophically broken. WPA was really just a Band-Aid. And even WPA2, which we've all been using for over a decade, has some serious known weaknesses. This shows that relying on old protocol isn't just a little risky, it's honestly the single biggest mistake you can make. Your first line of defense always is choosing the right standard. Okay, so let's make this super simple. Let's forget all the technical jargon for a minute. We're going to build a clear 3-step checklist for your home Wi-Fi. Just think of this as the absolute essential foundation for keeping your network safe and sound. And here they are. 3 simple, non-negotiable rules for your home Wi-Fi. Number 1, enforce WPA3. Number 2, patch your firmware. And number 3, isolate your IoT devices. Now let's break down exactly why each one of these is so critical. So the real game changer in WPA3 is something called SAE. The best way to think of it is like this. With WPA2, an attacker could just record your login attempt and then go try to crack your password offline later on. But SAE, it's like a secret handshake. Your device and your router can prove to each other that they both know the password without ever actually saying it out loud. This makes those offline attacks totally impossible. It's a huge, huge leap forward. But here's the thing. Even the best security protocol in the world can't protect you if the hardware itself has a flaw. Security researchers are constantly finding new vulnerabilities in routers, these big-named attacks like crack or frag attacks. And these aren't just theoretical risks, they're real-world flaws that need urgent updates. So, if your router isn't set to auto-update its firmware, you are leaving the digital front door to your home wide open. All right, what about all those smart devices we have now? The light bulbs, thermostats, security cameras. A lot of these come from manufacturers who, let's be honest, aren't always great about security. The absolute simplest way to contain that risk is to put them in their own little sandbox. Most modern routers have a guest network feature. Just turn it on, give it a different password, and connect all your IoT gadgets to that network. That way, if one of them ever gets compromised, it can't be used as a backdoor to attack your laptop or your phone. Okay, let's switch gears for a second and talk about that other major wireless signal in your life, Bluetooth. And just like with Wi-Fi, the default settings, well, they aren't always the safest. When it comes to Bluetooth security, everything, and I mean everything, depends on how you connect your devices. I guarantee you've seen both of these methods. Over on the risky side, you have what's called JustWorks pairing. Think about those basic headphones that just connect. No buttons, no codes. That method offers zero protection from an attacker trying to get in the middle of your connection. Now, on the secure side, you have numeric comparison. That's when your phone and, say, your car both show a 6-digit code and you have to confirm that they match. The rule here is so simple. If you don't have to verify a code, you do not have a secure connection. Always, always choose the method that makes you confirm something. So let's nail this down. Your Bluetooth checklist is this. First, always use secure connections. That's what gives you the strong cryptography. Second, enable privacy features. This stops people from tracking your devices as you move around. And third, just say no to JustWorks pairing for anything that handles important data. Seriously, these are simple rules, but they have a massive impact on your security. So that's what you need to do right now, today. But what's coming next? The threat landscape, as you can imagine, is always shifting, and the next generation of security is already being developed to meet those new challenges head on. The next huge challenge on the horizon is quantum computing. The encryption we use today is built on math problems that are just too hard for our current computers to solve. But a powerful quantum computer, it could solve them in a snap, basically shattering our security. The answer is something called post-quantum cryptography, or PQC. It's a whole new generation of encryption built on different kinds of math problems that even a quantum computer can't crack. This is, without a doubt, the future foundation of all digital security. And finally, the entire philosophy of security itself is changing. We're moving to what's called a zero trust model. The old way was like a castle with a big, strong wall. Once you were inside, you were trusted. Zero trust is more like a modern secure building where you have to swipe your badge at every single door. For wireless, it means your password is just the very first step. The network will then continuously check that your device is healthy and that you're behaving normally. It's simple. Never trust, always verify. So the key takeaway from all of this is pretty clear. Wireless security isn't a one-time set it and forget it kind of thing. It's a constant process. From enforcing WPA3 on your router tonight to understanding the zero trust networks of tomorrow, the only real constant is change. The question isn't whether the technology is ready, it's whether you are ready to keep up.